we discussed it. It was a new dispensation. This time we do it. I'm still doubtful, and don't blame me for that.
Yeah.
I'm still doubtful as to the implementation of stuff that we said we will do.
Yeah.
The law was passed in 2016. It's been on the shelf. No one of the color of white is changed now. Now, if you look at the trucks and the impact they have on these roads, we don't have tow truck. We don't have tolls. Tolls will be irrespective of what it is. If Joseph Walker is going to the toll, he will pay. Yeah. It's irrespective of what it is.
Yeah.
Now, the new phenomenon introduced in collaboration with Ministry of Transport with this asset road. How do we, and let me go, I will come to you because you the money bag, you got to find the money, so I'll come to you later. But let me go back to Dave. How do we have strict adherence to this?
Well,
you don't have a tool, you don't have tools.
Well,
how do you monitor the truck that's coming? Has done the damage? How do you monitor? How do you clear them? What is the monitoring mechanism in place?
Yeah, thank you so much, Tima. Let me just give me a second. Let me just broaden it a little bit more. First of all, we're going to have a weigh station, and at a weigh station,
weight station mean that every truck's going to be weighed.
You will stop right to that station, and you will go through the routines as per the law. And then when you go through that, as you pass through as your truck goes through the system, you get a receipt. And on that receipt, the name of the driver, the goods, the type of goods carried, the weight of that goods will be registered on that particular piece of paper given to you. And then your LRA or the bank or office will be there. You pay your damage and you go. Now you asked. Let me get broaden it a little bit further again. So we're going to have different weigh stations along the corridors. So from here to Bowaters, I will have we got three out of Freeport now to be 4. We're going to have one to Clay. We're going to have one more to the border. So from here to Buchanan,
you haven't not built them yet.
Oh no,
you haven't built them yet.
Yeah, well, we already marked all of those different networks.
Okay,
we already marked them. So our job that we did with the EU money was to make sure that we do the studies. So the studies have been done, is documented, and then that's what we're implementing now, right? So from here to Buchanan, we'll have another weigh bridge after the Ralphie airport, the airport. Then we'll have one in the port itself. Then we're going to have one more before here to Ralphie on that road. Tima, if you look at our roads now, it then destroys so fast, right? The Somala Dry Road, take for example, is 56 million.
Because you people are slow.
No.
You slow in implementing, you slow in bidding. No, you slow in doing that.
Tima, this is not being slow. It's being to try to do the right thing the right way. I believe in that. If you do the right thing the wrong way, it's not done. So now the money going to be used for our roads. The people who are going to use the money that are here. The enforcers at the Ministry of Transport, we are here. We got enough studies done. So we can't get wrong, Tim.
Well, you have not put the started. It's started. It's theory. I was saying, do we have the weigh station? No, not yet.
We built 3 out of 4 already.
Where are they?
At the Freeport.
At the Freeport, it's inside the port, Dave.
Tim, you're not getting me right. The port, where the trucks start to load from, there where you stop the damage.
The port.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you stop the damage from where it loads from, that means you protect your road. So this is the law. When we catch you in Ganta, we ask you, Tima, where you came from? I came from Freeport. We will calculate from Freeport to Ganta, and you pay the damage done on our road. That's the law. That's the law. So we are just telling you in short that we started a little slower, but it will get better. In Ivory Coast, you even paying for the dimension of your truck with camera. So we started slow and we'll get there, but everything has to start from somewhere.
I want the technical, because what you're telling me, I will come back to you with the money back. The technical aspect of this is, I will give you the example of the toll.
The toll, yes.
The toll, you just can't miss it.
And this one you can't miss it because it's blocked.
Let me let you just can't miss it, Dave. If Arthur comes through that, it goes through. Yeah. Whether he's Joseph Barker or whoever or Kuhn, he's gonna pay.
But the same with this one. Okay.
Now what I'm getting at, if you take the strides, Abbott, from ERWA to Buchanan, let's take that stride. I want to how technically prepare is MOT along with NRF. You're gonna bypass. You're gonna be prepared for this sort of It's a technical stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody saying you're not gonna pull red flag or that truck that coming.
No,
do we have? Will we put? Would that include technological?
Yeah, let me come to that point.
Yes.
Don't attack Abu like that.
Now,
Look, Tima, we got way station from here to let's say we put a way station on the Somali Drive Road.
Mm-hmm.
If you dodge it,
mm-hmm.
and we find out you're dodging it, we got something called a mobile way bridge system. It's in the car. We got we got a pickup truck that's gonna have a mobile way bridge. They see it on the road, got in our car, we put it right there. When you climb on top of it, we got a simple system, everything in the car, in the pickup trucks. So you're not gonna go free in this. We studied this thing out to the core, to the letter, if I may say. There's no way you can escape. So when we find out you're passing through Diesel, the next day you'll see the trucks parked there, truck coming back, and we catch you, and you'll pay your money. In fact, the law also says that when you are caught bypassing the station, you got $400 before your real fine.
Chicken change.
No, wait. Well,
chicken change.
Tima, we start for something.
I'll come to you. Chicken change. The point I'm getting at, Albert, is we got to be as practical as possible.
Yeah.
We got to face the nightmare with which we are confronted. Yeah. Liberians, we took too many big shots in Liberia.
Yeah.
If we take into consideration what we're going through, driver's license inspection is done, and how do you call it? Insurance inspection is done. Is there any way, Albert? Is there any way, working in conjunction with the toll system, is there any way that no big shot? Most of our roads are being destroyed by these construction trucks.
Yeah,
they sand trucks and rock trucks, and when the guy is bogged, he goes to the policeman. Which will happen if it's not already happening? Which will happen? He bypasses it, you give the guy some stuff, and he goes.
No, Timax. Let me come in, Timax. Let's be very clear here, Timax. When the current manager, Madam Winter, took over the National Road Fund a year ago, one of the first things that she instituted was a technical audit of our roads across the country. And what that study reveals to us was the actual law was one of the most damaging stuff on our infrastructure. So to address this issue, we went into negotiation with the Ministry of Transport, conversation, because by the way, the Minister of Transport sits on our board. We say, well, we have this law in place, which has been instituted since 2015 as part of our diversification in terms of generating more revenue for the National Road Fund, and as well as trying to safeguard our infrastructure. We have to move into full swing. We got engaged where we don't want to put all of but significant work is being done in the background to ensure that this program is rolled out and is successful. Well, now you come to the issue of the big shot. Well, this is a private capital that we've been able to solicit. The Minister of Transport will do the official announcement, so that's why you see we're a little bit frugal with the information.
So let me get to Wallace.
Yeah, so let me just end on this, Tima. So we are going to enforce the actual law. There's no issue about that. In fact, the way the station is going to be built, you're going to have the folks from the private company there. You're going to have a compliance officer from the National Road Fund there. And you're also going to have somebody from the LRA. So it's purely, it's not, we don't know you. You just put in the stuff, the machine automatically records what you're supposed to pay, and there's no negotiation on that one.
Okay, so let me get to Wallace. The funding for such a project, how are you going to source it? How can you resource the funding?
Thank you, Tiba. So I was already mentioned that we're in consultation, we're collaborating with a private capital investment on our PPP arrangement. That will be disclosed at the right time, because these are capital intensive projects, and the NRF cannot on its own go ahead to funding all of those. That's why we need these kind of strategic collaborations. And you as well know very well that fuel is primarily the only source of revenue we have right now. We've grown to the place where fuel is not quite as sustainable to take on the kind of the oversight for maintenance of roads and bridges, that we're embarking on as the NRF. So what we're doing is leveraging this kind of partnership agreement, and we're also looking at the law, referencing the different road user charge, and see how we can leverage those to make sure that we can draw adequate funding. Now, most of the concerns
is the National Road Fund getting adequate funding now?
I wouldn't say no. This is part of the process we're rolling out. Like bringing on.
Why are you not getting that? All these petroleum companies
because fuel itself isn't quite sustainable, and I wouldn't want to dive deep into the nitty gritty of why, with the integrity and the scrupulous accountability of fuel levies coming into and what we're grabbing, and that could be a subject for another day. But what I can say, we're being proactive. We're saying let's shift from
are the companies cooperating, or they
I beg to digress to the subject that they are beg. I'd like to. What I can tell you is we're not complicit. We don't want to stick to fuel levy today. We say like diversify our revenue. Like look at several streams. Let's say, for instance, the AXA law. And the good thing about AXA law, yes, it may be a source of funding as well. But what we're also doing, look at in the context of preventive maintenance. So yeah, we're getting funds from there. But we're also saying we're drawing conscientizations towards road users, saying the trucks will say, okay, because of the law and because of the regulation, rather than abusing the road usage, I will have to regulate the level, the amount of weight that my truck will carry, my axle will take along, so that what I'm paying or not, I make sure I'm not going deeper and deeper into the degradation of the infrastructure of the country. So it saves all of us as well.
So Dave, let's look at this. I'm always skeptical about implementation of stuff.
Right.
So don't blame me for that. That's I'm wired. If we do this axle road load stuff, it's got to be done in such a way. You have Ministry of Transport periodically will do some inspection.
Yeah.
Is there any mechanism? Because for us, Wallace,
Yeah,
you get your driver's license from Ministry of Transport.
Yeah.
You get your insurance from you get LRA stuff. So the card is qualified to apply the streets of Monrovia.
right.
Is there any technical way?
Yeah.
Is there any technical way if we use the axle?
Yeah.
So that instead of periodically, by the time you see the truck,
Yeah.
is there something that can be built into that truck?
Yeah.
That explains.
Tima, you are not an expert. You're going too far. You're right. I didn't want to tell this because they are my sponsors, right? They're making sure that we do what to be done right, right? So this year next year we're going to roll out. So we're going to every time from the day we start, we start to roll out, we'll be investigating as we go on. In the future, we hope that my boss, my minister, and I know he will because he's innovative. All right. We hope to put a device on every truck in the country that we can track. So if you started working, if you took your goods from Freeport before Yegepa, we already know where you started from. You can
with no trucks at all.
Yeah, with the only truck we're going to do that with first. So we can track the truck. If you travel to our 1 hour way stations, how do we find you? But with the device that we're going to install in the future, we will find you, we'll catch you, we'll punish you. So we are hoping we are innovative. We're going forward. We're not going to be static. So, but the mechanism you spoke of, it is already in place. We got 5 men, 15% at one station, 24 hours, not 8 hours, 24 hours work. And then we're going to make sure that every shift have a administrator that guides the shift. And then all monies collected will be split. How it will be done in the contract will be discussed on a later date. But the road fund will have some money for the roads being destroyed to rebuild the roads. And we're not going to stop looking at it. We'll be looking every day. So any twist and turn that we can feel, we'll keep fixing as we go on. Okay. So the mechanism in place now will have an asset low brigade at the Ministry of Transport. 27 men were trained. Some went to Kenya for studies. They came back. I mean, we're ready to go, Tima. We're not playing for
27 is a small number.
No, well, 27 not small because the expertise, the guy, it can be spread. It will replicate, right? So now we hope we can have at least 18 to 20 way bridge in the country before 2028 or 27.
So we started with the three stretches.
Yeah.
The access stuff.
Yeah, the three corridors.
The three
so
corridors. From
here to Buchanan, from here to Nimba, Yekepa, from here to Bowater side. So we're going to spread on those roads. Anywhere you go, we'll catch it. Look, $1.5 million for a kilometer of a road.
I agree. I know that.
So a guy from a foreign rock crusher takes his truck from Broadfield Highway, loads the truck, overplus, drives on our road all the way to Tokate Mountain. Tell me what we're talking about.
What a damn thing gonna come out of it?
250 trucks.
What's gonna come out of it?
250 trucks leave from Buchanan Port in the night by 9, 10 o'clock in the night and arrive to Bear Mountain 2 o'clock in the morning.
Damage the roads.
So we ready to stop them. We're going to stop them. Believe me, with the road phone strength that they brought to us, we've been waiting for someone to guide us in partnership with us. But road phone is
the road phone will do what it is required to do.
Yeah,
this huge implementation is you gonna do that. If you take something like trucks to go to B Mountain and damage the roads, and nothing is done to them. Yeah. Nothing is done to those companies, let alone not confiscating those trucks.
But Tima, just a minute. An iron ore company is taking off from a station, driving in trucks to our port. I mean, I'm not going to call the name, but I know what I'm talking about.
You have Western Cluster.
Well, you said it.
Yeah, because I live on the corridor. You have Western Cluster, Wallace. You have Western Cluster. Doesn't make me to sleep at night.
Okay.
They leave and in the wake up that the road is damaged.
Yeah.
How long they've been doing this?
Oh,
rack of ages, clear for me. What is done about them? Nothing is done about them. That is my doubt. That is the root of my doubt as to whether we have relief as a result of this emerging technology of determining the tonnage of the trucks that was for our roads.
Max, your doubt is reasonable enough, but we can tell you for sure what we are coming with. We're serious, we're aggressive about it. It's no joke, right? So
it wouldn't be political.
No. Well, for us, we're ensuring that we're putting all of the modalities into place that will be able to withstand some of these shocks that you're talking about. How we're going to do it? Look, every decision that we're trying to make with this investment is backed by data. So as we collect the data from the field, we analyze it, we make new adjustments, we design new programs for that. The essence is that we have to maintain our infrastructure.
I agree.
The deficit, infrastructure deficit in this country is so huge. Everywhere you go, people cry for road. The small road that we got, we have to maintain it and look for additional money to build new ones.
I hope you have the political will to do that.
Well, I can understand your frustration.
I hope you have the
because of president. You're right. I know. I mean, even the callers expressed that from the last call, from the last show, because of president. But what I want to fall back on from what Abba said is that because of the level of investment with such a project like this, along this entire rollout, we've taken into consideration a lot of things along the way, and we've made those technical adjustments. Even with the operational framework, we're considering. That's why we're even talking about having compliance officers from all fronts. We're collaborating with the police. We want this thing to be tied from all ends. When you have multi-stakeholders,
has to be holistic.
Yeah, yes. When you have multi-stakeholders guiding a process like this, compliance is bound to be upheld. And you can rest assured with this level of involvement with NRF, we're putting government funding into this and bringing private capital on board. You know, we're not going to just allow that to go down the drain for nothing just because it has to go the Liberian way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Before we take the break, let me go back to Dave.
Yes, sir.
When do we start building the waste stations?
Yeah, I will tell you. But before I tell you that, who signed this law into?
I don't read people's signature, so I don't know.
Okay, this is the current president. When he was president of the Senate, he signed into law.
Just saying, my bike.
He's aware. He knows about it. He
knows about that.
So the law is
that was then, not now. That was then. Not now.
Okay, now, so you asked me when we started.
Yeah.
Team, at the first quarter of 2025, we're going to kick off. Call me and hold me responsible for that. We're taking off. I'm not going to call the month, but the first quarter of 2025, and we're making sure that we protect our roof from there and then. And we're starting simultaneously. We're not going to start on one corridor and wait for 1, 2 more. No, we're going to start when we start the next day to clear. The next time we're on the other highway. We got mobile cars.
So how is it going to be? Going to be a bridge across the road so that when the car passes over there, how are you going to do that?
I told a lot of offer like your studio now, yeah, they're working, and the truck passes here, and when you get on our plate, it registers by the computer system. Printer come, you get your car, and then you overweight or you're not over, you can keep going. But if you overweight, you pay the cost.
Let's put it in categories.
Yeah.
Let's start from the weight that is allowed and the way that is that you got to pay something to? What are we talking about?
Very good. So on every axle, it varies. So at the front axle is 9 tons. Then at the back axle is 11.5 tons. And our laws are the same as ECOWAS because it's not it finally harmonized.
If I have 10-tire truck, which is 31 tons,
yes,
how much would that be? It's allowed?
Yes, you will pay 10-tire truck. Check which is the 10-tire truck here.
10-tire truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're gonna your ton will be 41 ton. So if you go above 41 ton on our roads, you are in violation. But I got tip for the drivers. There's a good tip for drivers to listen now. You can get a tip from me. If you evenly balance your weight on top of your axle, you don't get in violation easily.
How do you balance that?
Okay, so that's Simeco. I thought I was going to catch Simeco truck when I was doing my survey. When I saw the Simeco truck, I was stopping it with all my might. They stopped. They got on my way bridge. They passed by. Clean cut. Because they put a cement bag evenly 6 all the way at the bottom. It's balanced. You can't get wrong. But when you put one, say, okay, this is the axle. You put everything on one axle.
Are you telling me that it's the imbalance?
Imbalance that caused
the damage. Wow.
So that's a secret. In fact, I told them.
I hope they're listening.
I hope they didn't hear that. But look, it's not to catch them. This is about
for them to be in compliance.
To our road, the only one. To my $1.5 million US for 1 kilometer. How can you guess how many trucks need to catch before we fit that road? Many trucks. So we don't want them to spoil roads. We want them to bring me team. Road fund keep their money.
Thank you very much. Let's take our break, and when we come back, you call us on those numbers on 077777107. Axle load. We're gonna. It's a long way to go. They start the infrastructure, the beginning of that infrastructure by the first quarter in 2025. Let's see how that works. We'll be back right after the break.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem, or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan. And everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777-553317, 0886-553317, or our rehab branch on 0770-902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
What? I tell you, every day failing for car to go to the bank, then the traffic is not easy. By the time you reach the last, that will make you scared. Hey man, how will shopping for my children for the Christmas season?
You are here too hard. What can carry you to the bank again? You can get tired. Every day, bang, bang, bang. How much in your account serve before you wasting transportation?
I know, that just smart you. I want to go shopping for my children for the season.
But you need to go to the bank. You can pay right from your phone.
You, Lehana?
Well, I thought the last time I downloaded the EcoBank mobile app for you.
Yes, I still got it.
So you can use it. Go on the app and go to pay merchant. You can scan and pay for your goods. You can also buy LEC credit. You can pay your water bill. You can buy a scratch card all right from your telephone.
I forgot. I remember I used it to shop it at the supermarket before.
So you can use it again. It's also available at restaurants, boutiques, hotels, and even provision shops all over Liberia. Just make use of the EcoBank mobile app this Christmas season and avoid that stress of standing in a queue.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
escape to paradise, where every moment is a cherished memory waiting to be made. Welcome to Avino Hotel, the Serene Sanctuary, amidst breathtaking beauty. Our special rooms and suite offer a heaven of comfort, each with its own private balcony to immerse you in nature's splendor. Indulge in a world-class dining where our African and Western cuisine meets natural elegance. Avino Hotel, located in the heart of Gompa City and Yekepa. Visit today and enjoy your stay. 24 hours of pure service. Avino Hotel, we got a great hall for all your meeting and provide a comfortable sitting facility and catering services. Why? At Avino Hotel, you can visit our state-of-the-art casino as you watch out for our sky pool coming very soon. You can even visit our bar and get a refreshing cold and icy drink. The Avino Hotel offers an enchanting experience of every traveler, making every stay a dream come true. When a day turns into night, our hotel comes alive. Avino Hotel, the heartbeat of Gompa and Yekepa City, the twilight of hospitality. No matter the occasion, we have the perfect seating for celebration and unforgettable moments. Avino Hotel, where luxury meets nature and memories last a lifetime. Come, experience the tranquility and beauty that only Avino Hotel can offer.
Jambo, Jambo, Nairobi, Jambo, Utah, Jambo.
Thank you very much. We're back on 50/50 on Sky 107. My special studio guests, we have Daiwoo from the Ministry of Transport. We have Wallace from National Road Fund, and we have Albert from National Road Fund. There's a new thing. I'm told that they will start building the tolls so that National Road Fund will get exactly what is due National Road Fund. And these trucks that have become a menace to our road infrastructure must be stopped. That will come into being with this axle road network that they're trying to build so that people, our roads will not, because you're driving, especially it's on that Ganta stress. You see, Dave, you're driving, you feel it.
Yeah.
It's a bump in, and that is a result of damage done on the road.
Yes, sir.
I'm just learning that today. I thought that was some other that the car would just go there, not knowing that's what it means, that damage has been inflicted on that road.
Yeah.
And I hope that this system put together will be all inclusive, that there will be no sacred cows, there'll be no exemption from the compliance of that, and there'll be no companies will be more powerful than the government of Liberia and the interests of Liberia, that we all will be in compliance with that. If we have to maintain the small roads we have, strict measures must be taken. So the time is yours now to participate. Call us on those numbers. Call me on 0777-221-223. Use our Facebook page, Sky Communications Liberia. Be live on 50/50 on Sky. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Frank Smith, and I'm calling you from Johnsonville.
Go ahead, Smith.
Yeah, so I feel and think that it's a good initiative that our honorable man is trying to take, because for me, I'm the policeman. I'm seeing it. I've seen it every day. And even this morning, we have a lot of problem with them in Johnsonville. So I see when they bring those kind of out there and bring it on board, you see like our country will be developed infrastructurally and the road connectivity will increase. Because I remember just some part of 2016 how Johnsonville was looking, because it was a bad road. In fact, there were no quota, there were no petrol. But now you can see all on the road from Rayleigh all the way to Johnsonville. You get to understand that the major infrastructure is right on the main road, and you go inside, they are all baba. So I believe if road connectivity is going both inside and out, you get to understand that we have good development in this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777. Let's go back to line 3. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Max.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name, please?
Yeah, let me say house for 2 years. Yes.
Go ahead.
You can afford from District A. Yeah, I have put 2 questions. And I want to comment on that institute. I mean, they're doing well. Now, my first question is this. Would there be any of consideration on certain vehicles, like, for example, the Airtel, the Fire, getting another big for themselves? Your line. There will be some damages on the road, so Are they taking into consideration on that too? For the fire service, they will be parading with trucks. I mean, with fire trucks. Fire service. So are they taking into consideration? The last question is this. There are two types of construction. We have the road have been constructed on the surface, and we have the bridge. If violators are caught using these two roads, can't be seen. That's a violator using somebody is violating using the bridge by using every stop and some using the road. We can find the same. I want to answer that question.
Thank you very much. So
sure,
before we go to that, he was talking about there's gonna be some exemptions. He talked about the army trucks, army trucks. He talked about the fire service.
Yeah.
It's gonna be when something occurs, they're gonna be running. And he was wondering exactly what that will be. So you take that. I want you to note that so that when you're addressing this issue,
I got to note that.
Okay, so let's go back to the line to talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, T Max.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, and good morning to your studio guest. My name is Jasper Falakpenekelo Dimio. I call from Lower Margate County, District Number 2, T Max.
Go ahead.
I would like to say thanks so very kindly to your studio guests. You know, they have expressed it very nicely and very fine. And that is part of the building of Liberia, which we appreciate very highly. But T Max, they have a saying that says, let us build a cat. It is easily said. It is very easy to propose an impossible remedy. In Liberia, what is being said, we highly appreciate it. I trust them. I know with the kind of people, the kind of voices I'm hearing, I know whatsoever they are saying is going to be fully implemented. But sometimes it is easier said than done. It's like, let's build a cat. And who, they write and say, let's build a cat. But who will take that initiative to go and build a cat? That's the problem. So, Team, if they say that, we are looking up to them. This is Liberia. This is the only country we have. We highly appreciate all of their creativity, all of the ideology they put together, which I highly appreciate, and I must commend them for the implementation and the fulfillment of whatsoever they have just expressed. I would like for you to tell them thanks so very kindly for us and for Liberia, for making Liberia successful.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 077777107. You'll be live from 5050 on Skywater. 7 special studio guests. We have Mr. Wallace, we have Abbott, and we have Dave from National Road Fund and the Ministry of Transport. We're discussing the axle load. Let's go back to the line. Talk to our next caller. Good morning. Good morning. It seems as though we lost that caller. Call me on that number on 077777107. You'll be live from 5050 on Sky 107. Do we have another caller on the line? Let's go back to line 6. Talk to our next caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Do we miss that caller? So let's take a break. Or do we have another caller on the line? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. How are you, sir?
I'm all right, my brother. What's your name and where you calling us from?
Okay, my name is I'm calling you from
Go ahead.
Town.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I especially listened to your guest in studio, and I think when we're talking about Liberia being behind in several areas, that is part of it. In other countries around Africa, these things, hello?
Go ahead, we're listening.
Yeah, these things are already ahead, and they are being done there, except for this whole country that we call ours, that is still lacking behind. And so I want to say kudos and thanks to the studio guests for the deliberations. My only fear and thing is that assuming these things are already in place, which I believe they will, and they will achieve the maximum what they want to achieve. My thing is that assume some of these trucks are not being fully educated, and then they breach whatsoever regulations that is there. I believe they will be packed. And mind you, along the major highways in Liberia, there are no street lights. Hello?
We're listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, there are no street lights. So assuming these cars are packed, and because of this thing, you can remember, there are several accidents that occur because of packed vehicles. People have died because the car parked on the side of the road, and there's no light, no indicator. Another car or tractor or bike will come and jam it.
Thank you very much. Can we take a pause a little bit so that they can address the caller? Let's take this last caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Kimia, good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm delighted over the explanation of the road fund managers. We have a serious challenge on the roads. Where is an IO coming from Bonnie to the Freeport Monrovia? It's a bad rate. Why is it that these companies cannot build the port to Cape Mount and do that? It's a very hazardous situation. We are losing much on our pavement. Like those who are transporting iron ore from Buchanan all the way to another port, our pavement will be damaged. So they must pay the fine in a way so that we can have the road fund repaired. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So let's take a pause a little bit. I'm not taking a break. I just want them to address. And before you address them, let me ask you: will penalty varies from the tonnage, from tonnage to tonnage?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I want to address the AFL and
the fire truck.
The fire truck. So fire trucks cannot be overweight easily because they are actually emergency trucks. They are not. They are. The bucket that takes the water is already measured. It's on a dimension plate. Now the AFL truck. Well, if the AFL truck,
AFL has engineering department.
Yeah,
if a little heavy stuff.
Yeah, if AFL is moving any earth moving equipment to a certain part of our road to repair the road, that would be balanced with our discussions because they are working for us, working together.
They're damaging the road as well.
Well, the AFL, if they cut the yellow machine in their low bed going to go fix the road, we will discuss that. We will have to measure that.
Dave, there is no measurement to that.
Well, this is where we come in now. There are something in the ministry, in the same law, that says that if oversized vehicle is traveling on our roads, should be escorted by the Ministry of Transport. So based on that, we will know your weight and we'll tell you what not to do, what to do.
But that will cause damage as well.
Well, it's not a business AFL is doing. AFL is going to fix the road. So they are not constantly using the road as the business trucks will do. So that is an exception. I can tell you that because I've been in it for the past 3-4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, so Tim, let me just add to that.
Get to the
Yeah. So as part of, the concern that you raised is important. So, considering all of those exceptions, right? This is why we will work with the private contractor. We develop an operational framework, right? The operational framework will take into consideration some of these exceptions, right? That we're talking about. AFL truck, for example, where you look at the data, how many AFL trucks move along the road that are overweighted within the year period. Those information, the data that will generate from that will inform us in terms of the decision to make that is convenient and feasible.
Yeah, and then let me just come to the last one, the looking time. The looking town gentleman I called. He said they are already in place in other places. That's true. Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, Senegal, Nigeria, Ghana, they already been ahead of us long time ago. So we like the park trucks. We're going to make money from it. It's in the law. You cannot park your truck along the way. Somali Drive Road, you can't park truck there. That's not your garage. Because when you park the truck too long, it damages the pavement as well. Because as the weight sit on the pavement, it sinks in the pavement. So we're going to take all the truck on the highway too, Timas.
Hope you have you two have the sort of logistics to do all that.
Timas, we done this.
The truck is parked. You didn't have a truck to move that parked truck.
Yeah, Timas. The way we do our financing, we have something they call the annual road maintenance expenditure program, right? This is almost like the Bible of the road fund that we use to do financing of projects across the country. In the 2025 proposed AMET that we've developed, the thing that you're talking about with cars being parked along the road, we're giving support to the Ministry of Transport, I think, in the neighborhood. If all goes well, we have some money there to help them, build bad tow trucks, or help to build garages along the way so that if a car gets stuck on the road, the tow truck can just come there and take it to the garage and you pay some money. So we're looking at all kinds of innovative ways to safeguard our infrastructure and then make money from this. So we're going to be supporting the Ministry of Transport in that direction.
Wallace, who are your partners in the mobilization of the funding?
Well,
you don't have to call their names.
I don't want to, but we have private partners, and of course, even in the overall collaboration, the Ministry of Transport have been quite instrumental as well. We're leveraging the expertise, for instance, even with Dave. He's actually a blessing to this entire process. Alongside the Ministry.
Dave is not a blessing. He's doing what he ought to do.
But I mean,
he's working. He's taking pay for that. Don't call that blessing.
Regardless, we're happy. We're happy to utilize his expertise.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course with the private partner as well and the other stakeholders, even with the LMP, who's not necessarily a financier, but just making sure that we have law on our side, to ensure that enforcement is rigid.
So let's look at that aspect of what I was going to Dave about. You build the way stations along the road, and they have to be manned inclusively.
Yeah.
You need a fire service. You need somebody from LRA, somebody from the National Road Fund, somebody from the Liberia National Police. You gotta have a whole contingent.
Yes.
Right? You gotta have a whole contingent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how you do the implementation of that.
Yes. So
and there will be no sacred cows.
Yes. So the police officer stops to pick the truck and says, "Stop, driver license." Pass it to driver to the officer. And get on the way bridge. You get on the way bridge, park over there, and then they say,
"No, you're not going to ask for driver's license again."
Oh no!
I'm talking about the weight bridge at Abbott. You want to see the guy with this reckless guy who's overloaded his car that will damage the road. I'm not asking for the guy who's driving the car.
Okay,
there is that kind of sort of inspection I was talking about.
Yeah.
So you're not looking for license. You're looking for overloaded stuff.
Okay, so let me give you a quick story. Every platform, every company that deals in more than 50 tons, you should have a weight bridging house. So our expectations are when you leave your station before you get on roads, you've been weighed by yourself, knowing that you're not destroying the road. When we catch you at our points and you are overweight, we ask you where did you start from, and then we calculate the distance to where you are. And you
is there any way you determine? You gotta know where the guy is coming from. Instead of the guy asking you asking where are you coming from?
I know all the haulage companies, even the same mining trucks. I'm going to know all the different same mining companies around. The whole call we are being to all of them. They're on record. The law also says when you are on record for 2 years, if you don't put weight bridging house in 2 years, you're going to pay 100,000. That's what the law says.
Are we going to the technology that would include cameras?
Of course. When you get a roof on yourself, why you want a camera?
Is actually in stages, all right. And I understand the concern you raised. Dave's trying to stay with the major company. I think one of the biggest one to consider is the other truckers that are actually not as formalized in the informal sector, like with the level of literacy that you expect. And there are also efforts in place to ensure that during our stakeholder engagement, information are quite disseminated and broken down to the nitty-gritty so that we don't have excuses, because you as well know that ignorance to the law is no excuse. No. Yeah, so we have to make sure we cover all the bases so that everybody's aware when we kick this off, there are no exceptions.
When are you kicking that off there?
We say in the first quarter.
First quarter.
No, you want the money? I won't give you the money.
Stakeholder engagement is very critical to what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
We don't want public resistance. That's why we're on the radio right now. We keep talking about this. So we're going to be working with different stakeholders, the trucker unions, the concession companies. Yeah. We'll go everywhere. Those that are involved with this whole issue about actual law.
Yeah. All those companies.
Yes, we're going to work all across. So bring them to a level of education, public education, that this thing we're doing, we're not just doing it because we want to tax you. No, we're trying to safeguard our public infrastructure so that it can be safe and pliable for everyone to do business. So we encourage you, like Dave said, the concession companies, you're supposed to have way stations, in your places. We encourage you to do that, because when we go into force, no
turning back.
No turning back.
So let's take our last break and wrap up when we come back.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires, We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem, or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly. Come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777 553317, 0886 553317, or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
What? I tell every day failing for car to go to the bank, then the traffic is not easy. By the time you reach the last, that will make you scared. Hey man, how will shopping for my children for the Christmas season?
You are here too hard. What can carry you to the bank again? You can get tired. Every day, bang, bang, bang. How much in your account serve before you wasting transportation?
I know, that just small you. I want to go shopping for my children for the season.
But you need to go to the bank. You can pay right from your phone.
You, Lehana?
Well, I thought the last time I downloaded the EcoBank mobile app for you.
Yes, I still got it.
So you can use it. Go on the app and go to pay merchant. You can scan and pay for your goods. You can also buy LEC credit. You can pay your water bill. You can buy scratch card all right from your telephone.
I forgot. I remember I used it to shop at the supermarket before.
So you can use it again. It's also available at restaurants, boutiques, hotels, and even provision shops all over Liberia. Just make use of the EcoBank mobile app this Christmas season and avoid that stress of standing in a queue.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Thank you very much. We're back on 50-50. Unfortunately, time is an enemy in this business. Time is caught up with us, and we have to leave. So, but before we leave, I'll go around the table. Let me start with Albert. Yeah.
Yeah, Timas, thank you very much. Look, the National Road Fund, the money that we generate is public money. It's your money. You're riding car, you're riding keke, you're riding motorbike, you're paying towards it. So we are on obligation, all of us, to maintain and safeguard the investment that we make. So we're encouraging our people, road user, please manage our roads. We'll help to support you, but please be in compliance with the road safety regulations, the road usage regulations, so that we can maintain our infrastructure. This is what I'll have to say. We'll go around the communities. We've been talking to our people, and we encourage people to use the road wisely.
Thank you, T-Max, for this platform. And just to add to what Abu said, when you see the NRF involved in an investment of this nature, look at it in twofold. Yes, we're trying to diversify funding to maintain the roads and bridges, but we're also trying to raise the awareness across the country and look at it from the perspective, from the context of preventive maintenance. Because if you can deter accelerated depreciation for our road assets, what you've done in essence is also supported the process of maintaining the road, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So we're saying we're in this with you. Give us all the support we can get, so that at the end of the day, our roads will be and bridges will be well maintained.
Yeah, thank you, Timas, for hosting us today. It's a wonderful program. I hope I will come back again soon. But now, I just want to tell our Liberian truck drivers to take into consideration the loading procedure of their trucks, most especially the 3 tires truck, called the Chinese truck. The bucket is too big. Don't mind the bucket and overload it, because you're not just going to destroy your truck, you're going to destroy our roads, and your brakes will not hold when you want to stop because it's overloaded. So save yourself, save your truck, and save our roads. Thank you so much, Timas. Thank you.
On that note, we come to the end of this edition of 50-50. My name is Steve Max. Thanks for being there, playing your listening role. Tomorrow morning, again, I'll be here to discuss another issue, or in making sure our country competes equally with all our neighboring countries. See you tomorrow morning, and bye-bye for now.